This is Manibu Farms, reminding you, be productive with the space you have around you. Stop growing grass and grow some food. Feed the community around you.
Hello everybody, this is Carl at Manibu Farms, and we are taking out our old sweat lodge and we're going to be putting in a new sweat lodge. And first thing we're doing is we're actually going to be removing these poles here, so I'll zoom in and let you see how he's just pulling this pole out.
Oh, he's gone. He took off.
There we go. And then we're going to go all the way around and do that, and then we're going to pick it up and we're going to put it right over there on top of the fire brim while we build a new sweat lodge in its spot. And we'll keep you updated as we're going along with this with different footage. As you see, we've moved the sweat lodge over to there so that it's sitting on top of the fire pit, and we're cleaning out the fire pit that we put the rocks in. And I just noticed that is baby broccoli. So even where we're trying not to grow food, we end up growing food. That's what it's like here at Manibu Farms. This is how we strip down. You can see these long strips here. These are the willow bark, and we'll take this willow bark and we'll soak it for now, and then it will be used as the ties that completely tie all the pieces of willow that build the sweat lodge. We'll show you, if you look over here, you can see the old ties from the old willows from years ago. This lodge here is about 4 years old, and so after a while they get too old and we have to make a new one.
Welcome to Manibu Farms, the rebuilding of the sweat lodge. It'll be second generation sweat lodge on the farm. We've taken the old one and moved it over to the pit, preparing it for a burning ceremony. And we're on the four corners of the new lodge, just about ready to put the fourth and fifth poles down. I think this is an outstanding moment to say hi to everybody, and we're going to show you what it looks like step by step, all the way until it's ready to be used. Oh-ho!
Hi, this is Carl out of Manibu Farms, and yesterday our battery went dead. That's why we didn't continue to show you all the individual pieces of the sweat lodge being put together. So what we're going to do today is we're going to show you us tearing it down and taking the blankets off and putting it to bed, so to say, until the next time we use it. So let's get to it. As you see, we put heavy comforters on the top layer and then thin blankets on the bottom layer. And that's all we put on it, just blankets. One day we hope to be nothing but furs from the rabbits we raise here, but right now it's just blankets.
This next song is the Four Directions song.
Check
And as you've seen from the earlier clips in this video, this is our new sweat lodge, which we're very happy to have. One of the things we didn't get to show you last night was how stones were brought in. Now, this is the points, or antlers, that would normally bring in the stone. It would normally be set here, and we put it into the fire pit. These would be hot, glowing red stones, and this whole place would be covered with blankets so you wouldn't be able to see nothing. And as the blankets came in, each person would put a little bit of sage or lavender or other things onto the rock and bless the stone and give it thanks for bringing us warmth and teaching us this way of prayer. So what we're going to do real quick is a small demonstration of how that would go down if this was a real ceremony at the moment. So I'm going to lead you over to Brother Mark now.
Got the hay. Carrying the stone person into the sweat lodge. First, you got to take it out of the... You want to bring it up to give it a good brushing. Clean any dirt off of it, any dust. It's going to enter the sweat lodge in a good way. And as you carry it from the fire pit to the sweat lodge, you want to keep it low to the ground. We say stone people are afraid of heights. So he goes into the sweat lodge where he's carried by points into what we call the pit of the sweat lodge. And that's how it's done.
Thank you very much for joining us here on Manibu Farms. We hope you have learned a little bit more about this ancient tradition and how it is done.
A thank you song.